Welcome to Brain Vision.
All right, this problem is all about the exponential function and the basic information we need to know, starting with its equation. So we have something of the form y equals b to the x, where b is greater than 0. Now let's talk about the domain and range. So let's take an example. Suppose we have y equals 2 to the x. What real numbers could x be so that you get a real output? Could you have 2 to a negative power, like negative 10, negative 100, negative 992? Well, yes, you could. Those would all be just small numbers, such as 1 over 2 to the 10th, 1 over 2 to the 100th, 1 over 2 to the 992nd, etc. But those are small numbers, but they are real numbers. Could you have 2 to a positive power, 2 to the 10th, 2 to the 100th, 2 to the 99,000th, whatever? Yes, you could. Any positive. And could you have 2 to the 0? Yes, you could. That would just be 1. So any real number can be an exponent on a positive base, like 2 or any other positive base. So that means that the domain is all real numbers. We can write that as negative infinity to infinity. So how about the range? Well, when you raise your positive base to a power, you're always going to get a positive result. If you were looking back at the example, all of these results are positive. As well as if you had 2 to the 10th, that would be positive, 2 to the 100th positive, 2 to any positive is positive, and 2 to the 0 is 1, so that's positive as well. So that means the range is just the positive values, y is greater than 0, which we can write in interval notation as 0 to infinity. The next thing we want to think about for part D, do know my alphabet, D comes after C, is the sketch of the function. So what will it look like? So what will it look like if the base is positive and greater than 1? What will it look like if the base equals 1? And what will it look like if the base is between 0 and 1? So if the base is greater than 1, we have exponential growth. If the base is between 0 and 1, we have exponential decay. If the base is equal to 1, we don't really have exponential growth or decay. We just have something horizontal because it's always going to be at a height of 1.